What's happening? What's happening, La Familia? We back in this thing with another one. As we gotta chop it up about that man, NBA Youngboy. Y'all already know, man, the leader of the 4K trade movement, Big Slime, Lil Top, man. As you know, he had a few things, man, that was announced in the music, man, that was mightily disrespectful. But on the cool, man, before we get into it, make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell icon, and turn post notifications on all. That way you will be notified every time we drop a video. Wipe your feet as you come in the door. You cannot come in our house with muddy feet, family. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and wipe that off and hit that like button. Turn them post notifications on all if you haven't already. That way you will always be tapped in, you feel me? Don't allow, YouTube to go ahead and hit us with the shout out ban and do us ugly. Show that love, family. But on the cool, man, like I said, man, y'all know we are true connoisseurs of the music, man. So when it comes to the music, we definitely are diving deeply into it because we're true listeners. We listen to all of this, man. We love music around here, man, and that's what we are coming together for, most importantly, man. So I had somebody say something about how come I spoke on it and no other blogger spoke on it, and that's how you know it wasn't true. Well, that's because they're not really listening to the music, man. They just picking up on situations after someone else drops it. So understand that, we always gonna have diversity because we actually are supporters of the music. But with that being said, man, that man NBA Youngboy went ahead and dropped a new song yesterday and pretty much, took a few jabs at that man G Money, as well as a song he dropped earlier this year. So let's go ahead and check that out, and then we'll get to the other issues. So without further ado, kick that video for me one time. Bleeda.
He dirty working with that K cause he got paid and that's so cool. He dirty working with that K cause he got paid and that's so cool.
Did y'all just hear that? Did y'all just hear what he said? Now in this next little snippet, this could have been more so directed at Boulevard Quick. But hey, man, honestly, it's kind of hard to identify who he talking about.
He took out, tried to run, I had a clear shot with a hurdle went. Tried digging from the Ultima, he heard that 30 spit. He took out, tried to run, I had a clear shot with a hurdle went. Tried digging from the Ultima, he heard that 30 spit.
Like I said, that's one of the ones that could have went either way. Y'all know YB, man, he's highly cryptic with it. So, a lot of stuff that he says, it can go either way, man. It's really a shiggity to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Just due to the fact that we don't know the specifics. And like I said, this is for all entertainment purposes. Y'all already know the tone of the channel. Ain't none of this stuff facts at all. And these men are not involved in any criminal activity. But on the cool, man, he also made this reference to G Money. Well, TBG as a whole, but mostly G Money, Herc and them in this song earlier this year. So y'all check this out.
But I always say how your friend turn to enemy. But I always say how your friend turn to enemy. Them niggas know I say what I say, they plan on enemy.
Like I said, I felt like, that was directed towards G and definitely TBG. As y'all see, he said, brother always said how your friends turn to enemy. Now, who was the friends that actually turned enemy? You know what I'm saying? We know who that is. So y'all see, he's definitely still pondering the situation that happened, centered around G, centered around the separation from Herc and TBG and everything that happened, because it seemed to happen so fast. Because us on the outside looking in, all we know is that at one point in the year he was rocking with TBG in all the videos, and the next point of the year he was sending shiggities at him, and they had situations going on. So hey, like I said, it happened quickly, so I'm sure he still thinks about it. That's crazy life-changing thing, man. You know what I'm saying? But on the cool, man, that definitely was not it. Coming by way of that man, NBA Youngboy. This is probably the craziest of it all, man. Out of everything that we have displayed in the last week or so, coming from this new album that YB dropped, this song was the most disrespectful. And I mean, I wanted to wait a second until I knew I had y'all full attention to speak on this. But in this song, he made a whole song that was centered around Truebleeda and just disrespecting the song that Truebleeda dropped. But y'all go ahead and check this out.
Know that my brother, he gotta give get mutual respect, and if you disrespect, that's your right.
Know that my brother, he gotta get mutual respect, and if you disrespect, that's your right.
Forever gon' sit on my heart. For that bag, it was part of the plan. He is a lost soul survivor. He is a lost soul survivor. Real soul survivor. Get on the stage, raise my right hand and lie to you, I know.
Assassination been attempted from rival. They ain't say that they all gon' die. One tell it fly, they don't know wash away your life.
He been focused on rapping, I'm straight with the kill. Get the drop.
I'm barely them dead from the shit that he said. He been focused on rapping, I'm straight with the kill. Get the drop.
I've been waiting, but I know we gon' get hanging, banging that strap at the top of his feet.
I've been waiting, but I know we gon' get hanging, banging that strap at the top of his feet.
Look at myself, I see blood on the pitch. Remove him and then I get back to them beats. Look at myself, I see blood on the pitch. Remove him and then I get back to them beats.
That was disrespectful. Did y'all hear what he just said? He basically said that he see himself in him, just to sum it up, you know, but he gonna get rid of the picture, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Let me say that for all the extra out people. And then get back to his bread. Like basically saying he gonna eliminate the competition and carry on with his move and keep, you know, accumulating his revenue. He ain't tripping off the extras. He gonna handle that and then stay in his lane, get back in his lane and keep driving the car, you know. Y'all get it. But like I said, this is all for entertainment purposes. These people ain't doing no criminal activity.
50 that tension, they ditching the reason he slumped DOA in the pit down. 50 that tension, they ditching the reason he slumped DOA in the pit down.
No way he gon' make it to the doctor. DOA.
Know everything I did for this. Bring it out, make the bag I live for this.
Outside sick, they ain't cure the kid. See that borderline and I zip the bitch. Outside sick, they ain't cure the kid. See that borderline and I zip the bitch.
Whoa, that was disrespectful. Wow, that was crazy disrespectful. And that's the thing, man. Like for all of y'all that keep saying YB don't be dissing the opposition, YB does a lot of dissing. Don't get that twisted. It's just going over y'all heads because YB is so smooth with flowing. He know how to mix it up, and he also knows how to speak cryptically and real symbolic to where y'all don't understand what's going on, but just speaking on certain situations that correlate. And for the ones who know, they'll catch it. But to the ones who don't know, y'all ain't gonna catch that because he ain't just gonna put it right there in your face. It's all subliminal. He knows how to cut it in and cut it out.
Leave him dead in the front on the side. He's a lost soul survivor. Leave him dead in the front on the side. He's a lost soul survivor. An assassination been attempted from rival. And he said that they all gon' die.
Let it slide, they don't know wash away your life. Like they fall in my ride on Judgment Day when everybody
Had nobody decide. Had to remind them I can see through their intentions like blind. They all got hidden agenda. You thinking they with you?
was naked the whole time. Real soul survivor. Get on the stand, bring my right hand and lie to you. I know if I love you.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, La Familia. Man, hey, I cried on the inside, man. Like I hurt on the inside while making this video. And I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why. The reason why is because there is so much greatness within this video. And I mean that, like I truly mean that. I'm not just saying that because that is the correct thing to say. That's what the fans will want you to say. No, I'm saying that because that's what I want to say. And if y'all don't know by now, being on here, I say whatever I feel, you know. Whatever I think is the right thing to say, that's what I go with. I don't base it off of how y'all feel. So the thing is, it's like watching G Money, I knew he was gonna be a superstar. Watching YB, I knew he was gonna be a superstar. And he made it to that climax. And then seeing Truebleeda, he could have been a superstar as well. He was under the right management. He had the talent and he could have been there. And the thing is, man, watching all of this potentially great future superstars, watching 2 out of 3 lose their lives and not get the opportunity to make it, that broke me. And to see the shiggities back and forth, that hurts as well. You know what I'm saying? And me, as you know, an older melanated man, an older black man, I feel responsible I feel this sense of guilt. I feel like, we did this to this next generation because we made it look cool to be in the streets when it wasn't. And now that we are identifying that, we laid out so many broken pieces, man, that it's hard to help put these youngins back together. They are so depressed and just flat out lost that they are worshiping these rappers. Look at this. This is not YB's fault, but if y'all look at these comments while I speak to y'all just for a slight second, you will see that a lot of people are on there saying that they believe in YB. YB music is not just a hobby, it's a way of life. It's a lifestyle to be a YB fan. It is a community. It gives you a breath of fresh air. It gives you a reason to live. YB is a reason to exist. They don't want to be a part of this planet if YB is not on this planet. Like, they're saying all kind of crazy stuff like, somebody said, go to God and stop worshiping these celebrities and rappers. And that young man responded back to her and said, why would I believe in God when you've never seen God or never heard God? When I can see and feel YB, so I believe in him. You know what I'm saying? That's basically to the tune of what he said. Like, I'm not gonna believe in God because I've never seen him. And if you haven't never heard him or felt him, that's because you're not trying to know him. You gotta want to know the Most High. You gotta read his scriptures and get a relationship built with him. But we'll speak on that on a different topic on a different day. But I will say this, man. Like I said, man, I feel like I need to take accountability for my actions in the situation. I led a lot of young lives astray when I was led astray, when I should have thought smarter, even though I knew, like, at the end of the day, man, a lot of us was raised into a lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us felt like we had no choice, and I definitely was a victim of that. But at the end of the day, I still understood right from wrong, and I knew that what I was doing was wrong, and I corrupted a lot of young men. And then I turned my back on a lot of people that begged for help, coming up. Didn't really have no sympathy for nobody. Out here running reckless and being ruthless and feeling like, that's the way we should be, being from the streets, man. But we failed these youngins. We let them think that it was cool to live like this. We failed them. And now we got to take accountability for what we did and try to figure out a way to try to get them back together. Because they truly out here depressed and ready to give it all up, man. And it hurts to see. It hurts to see them taking each other out. Like it does, man. I can't do nothing but feel, a full heart of sympathy every time I see these situations. I see them on wax discussing this stuff about each other. I see, these young lives in comment section speaking about how they need a actual man, like a man, a flesh, for them to feel fulfilled instead of being fulfilled through the Most High God. They are literally the walking dead, because the dead is nothingness, it's emptiness, it's a void of life, it's literally internal suffrage. It is darkness, it's depressing, it's stressing, it's anxiety. It's all of those different negative things that we hear nowadays on a daily basis. We never heard these things growing up. We never heard about all of this major amount of people being depressed, the majority, just going through nonstop, constant sadness. We had trials, we had transgressions, we had all those things, but we never was in the point like these youngins are now, man, and it's a sad thing to see. But the thing is, we gotta be those vindictions of our Father that we were supposed to be. See, we was made in his likeness to spread that peace, love, and to breathe life into each other. The way you breathe life into, your fellow brother is by speaking life into him, telling him that he's great, telling your sister that she's great, and letting them know that, there is a better place from here. Man, I love y'all youngest, man. And as a big bro, I'm going to do my best to speak life into y'all, you feel me? But on the cool, man, I'm going to leave y'all on this topic, man. We got that man, BBGD. As BBGD went on live and displayed his new song and took a few shiggities in it or whatever, man. So y'all go ahead and check this out on your way out. And y'all already know, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell icon and turn post notifications on to all. And y'all already know, I love y'all, family. And we will be back out to rock out again. Peace and blessings, and all praise be to the Most High. With that being said, I'm out. Bleeda.
Hey y'all,
My lit unreleased.
take it out, man. Twitcher, my baby. She go crazy. Go get them faces. We gon' punish her on side right after that. Okay. We gon' punish her on side right after that. Go get them faces. I'm talking about the blue faces on y'all bitch ass slip off. We gon' punish her on side right after that. Go get them faces. Hey, say don't screen record my shit. I'ma get on y'all ass on this. Hear me? Talk. We gon' punish her. I'm gonna say right after that. Go get them faces. My man's gone. Sit to get him gone.